this team can take it to their 9th victory today. Carriage is the fullback, Heron and Collins on the wings, Kelly and Barnes in the centres, Jason Bell, he's the man of the moment, 5'8". Halfback John Simon, Smith is locked, Lovell and McCracken in the second rows, Morgan and Pay in the front row, Aaron Rape is the hooker, and Brian Smith, a very good coach.
Now the Western Suburbs Magpies. Paul Langmack, plenty of football behind the Western Suburbs captain. They come into this game last up losers against South Sydney. Before that, their form was excellent. They had won 4 straight. Let's look at the Magpies lineup.
Yes, Tommy Boy's lineup this way. Leeds is fullback, Willis and Hodgson on the wings, the McGuinness brothers in the centres, Doyle's a 5'8", Steve Georgalis is the halfback. Lock forward, it's Paul Langmack and captain. Bustling Billy, there he is again. He's in the second row with Kennedy, Harvey Howard and John Skandalis in the front row with Mesher at hooker, coached by Tom Radonikis.
Matt Hewitt, the referee for this clash. Western Suburbs for the first half running from left to right. Andrew Leeds, the man who gets us underway. They've played once already this season, a win to the Magpies, but Parramatta's form has picked up dramatically since that first clash in Paul Carriage. First touch of the football held on the 20-metre line. This is Morgan moving up into the front row. Peter Johnston forced out today. Morgan to the front row. Carl Lovell, the man with the ball now, comes into the second row off the bench. And his form has certainly warranted the starting position. Bell coming across to the left. Carriage spinning in a tackle. Those two players, Bell and Carriage, just signing new deals with Parramatta only yesterday. Bell, a new 3-year contract. Paul Carriage has signed up for another 2 seasons. First kick of the day is a very big one. That's gone, what, 70 metres?
I reckon it's about an 8-pointer at the moment, Paul. A very solid breeze behind Parramatta in the first half.
And now the Magpies with John Skandalis to the 40-metre line. Magpies going into this game sitting on 14 competition points. A chance today, you can see that, 14 points, a chance to leapfrog the Roosters if they could come up with a win here. Leeds, that was off the boot, but straight into the grasp of Jason Bell. So Parramatta in possession on halfway.
And they get the penalty, and just out wide there, Justin Morgan copped a knock in a previous tackle. He's in guards at the moment. But mistake early for the Magpies. And I've just noticed even this early in the match, the West defence is very condensed on both sides, and there'll be chances out wide for Parramatta. As long as they take the metres in close early and then get some second phase play out wide, they might have a field day here.
So Parramatta just inside the Magpies 20. Simon, and Raper is first receiver. For Pay to spin and back for Raper, a set play. Working forward was Jared McCracken. Just outside the 10-metre line. Raper back to the left with Jason Smith. Long ball from Smith, finding Steve Collins. West was stretched. And now Raper. Simon on for Bell. McCracken is at his hip. And he's contained by the Magpies defence. Skandalis was up. Now 15 out. They're really working this Magpies defence. Back to the left. Smith, the beautiful pass. Raper, then for Lovell. What a start for the Eels. The roll continues for the blue and gold. 4-0 the score.
Well, there it is. The second phase play. The gaps are out wide. And Jason Smith, he plays down the left-hand side of the field, did very, very well. Look, just freeze it there, and just have a look at this. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 out here. There's the defence. They just can't cover all this area. And as play goes on, that's where they're attacking. Smith, this is a great ball. And Aaron Raper's done very well to get around, and there's too many numbers out here, and there's the gap. And they just, this sliding defence that West are playing, look, it works, but you've just got to, it's got to work for the whole game, and 100%, and it's just not working early for them. And it's a defence where just the one slightest mistake puts pressure on the rest of the line. Beautiful ball from Jason Smith. How he's not on the Australian side is beyond me, or at least on the bench.
And Carl Lovell, a very impressive newcomer, just 19 years of age, scores the try, and Steve Roach. Did Parramatta have hope for a better start than this?
Well, it's no boring stuff, is it? It's not one out running as we normally see in the game today. They've moved that ball around in that set of 6, and Carl Lovell on the fringe of the ruck off Smith. Unstoppable, very powerful runner.
Heron has his first kick of the day. I dare say this crowd, it might just be on the 15,000 mark. It really does swell close to kick-off time. And now Heron, this kick 4 metres in from touch. On his favoured side, Heron. Will this one swing back? It won't. 4-0 the score to the Eels over Western Suburbs. The strike. And now Harvey Howard. Down over the top from Bell as he was trying to get a grip in the tackle. Smith was the assist. Comes across. Georgalis working Capavilla in for his first touch, a former Parramatta player. Now Mesha. Georgalis. Langmack. Able to slip a ball to Kennedy and then back inside for Leeds. Finished off with a shoulder at the end, but the lead up from Wests was excellent. Coming across, Doyle. There for McGuinness. That's Ken for Hodgson. Bell read the inside run beautifully. Now Ken McGuinness with Capavilla. Not looking to pass. He's driven sideways. Parramatta defence is regrouped. It is the last tackle. Mesha. Doyle. Cut out ball there for Kevin McGuinness. Then it comes off the chest of Leeds. It may well have been. And West now 30 metres out with McGuinness. So the game just swings back a little the Magpies' favour. This is the best field position they've had of the match for a full set of 6. Howard caught inside the 20. Mesha. Georgalis. Bill Dunn is the decoy. Capavilla, gee, he's getting plenty of work since he's come on. Third hit up for Darren Capavilla. Mesha. Here with Langmack. Able to keep his feet as he approached Aaron Raper. Only 5 metres out. Long ball from Mesha from dummy half. Georgalis then for Doyle. That was Jason Smith. Simon coming in. They get into ground. Hewitt urging the Parramatta players to get back to their own goal line. Bustling Billy Dunn for Hodgson. The Magpies, is that the strike back? He called it forward.
And I don't know if Parramatta can hold them out.
Going to report on John Scandalis in a moment with Steve, but Western Suburbs on the attack. This is Kevin McGuinness. 25 metres out from the Parramatta line. His brother Kenneth dummy half. Now for Kennedy. Despite the fact West's lost their last game, I thought Kennedy produced his best game of the season against the Rabbitohs. Now Howard gets them started straight through the centre. 5 out. Mesha. Langmack holding the ball up for the barnstorming one. Billy Dunn. He can't get over the try line. He was trying to wriggle his way through the tackle. Mesha back with Georgalis. Set on the right for Doyle. Doyle tries to go straight through and succeeds. Adam Doyle, a robust 5'8", has worked his way through the Parramatta defence, and it's 4-all. Andrew Leeds, another former Eel on the Western Suburbs side, 74 points for the year. Very cool with his first kick of the day and puts the Magpies in front. Here at Parramatta Stadium, 13 gone, 6-4 the score.
Middle line for holding down, another penalty to West, but Parramatta are really filling the hole after their great first 10 minutes.
Needs his second kick of the day. In from touch, and just outside the 20. This one from Leeds, he hasn't struck that at all well. In fact, it's not going to go dead, but it'll be a West try! Langmack! Well, if they got it off in the in-goal, Parramatta! Paul Langmack! West's a 10, Parramatta a 4.
Can you believe that? I've seen that about twice in the last 17 years. It's a long-range kick. Well, it's not exactly. It's 23 metres, but it's into the wind, and no one even has a crack at it. Look at it. They're watching around. They're standing around, and just Paul Langmack, the oldest player on the field right now, lumbers up for the try. Unbelievable. No one's called it. Lack of communication, and they deserve that.
Leeds gets his second kick. This one, though, right in front. And the Magpies lead is 8 points. 21 gone, 12-4 to West. Back underway. Parramatta led 4-0. Try after just 3 minutes. But they haven't seen the Magpies 20-metre zone since that first try. And this is Hodgson. to Langmack, though, on the try before the break. He led the chase. I know it was only 20-25 metres, but he was there in case the ball did come loose. Rewarded with a try. And now Miller. Georgalis, long ball. Attacking with Kevin McGuinness. Standing up Nathan Barnes saying, make the tackle. Barnes does. And now Willis. The last tackle for Wests. Really getting a drive in all their sets of 6. The kick goes off the side of the boot from Georgalis. He goes over the sideline. And Parramatta, 20 out. Lovell. First of 6. Simon. Again, Raper was the first receiver on the open side. Simon, they attack the blind. Carriage has flung to ground in the tackle of Willis. But they are inside the 10 now. Barnes probing into the Hasler tackle. Simon, Raper. Then for Pay. Second man play. The pass evades Bell, and then he comes up with a knock on. It hasn't been called. It's back with Lovell. Could have sworn it was a knock on from Jason Bell. 25 metres out from the west line. Raper. Now angling back infield is Kelly. He ran straight at Harvey Howard. Raper, last tackle. Simon. Thinking of rubber kick. Again a pass has hit the deck. Pay gets his second kick in succession. Leeds is there and makes the catch. And now is away Andrew Leeds. The old legs of Leeds got him back over the 30.
Well, there's a big crowd of Parramatta fans here today to watch their Eels try and make it 9 in a row. But I'm telling you, they're going awful. I don't want to be too hard on them, but just nothing going for them at all at the moment. Scandalis is back on.
And back with Mesha. And some feeling in the match now. Smith made the tackle. Langmack. Out of here for Doyle. Scored the Magpies' first try. Inside the Parramatta 40. They lead by 12 points to 4, the Western Suburbs side. Hasler takes off for 10. Having a running battle with Jared McCracken. I think he got one around the mouth then. Doyle, the left footer. There's no one at home. Here comes McGuinness. Well, I don't think he forced it. As he lost the ball, the touch judge and in-goal judge say he knocked on.
Well, another chance there for the Magpies. McGuinness straining every muscle. He actually got his hands to the ball, but couldn't force it.
Watch the break again. Navali was looking to get himself in a position to run infield.
Good play by Jason Bell, and he's got to start doing a lot more of this along with John Simon, I feel. Their forwards are going all right, but then the inside halves content to just pass the ball on, and they're both good runners of the football. And we can see there when Jason Bell, the first time in the match he decided to run, he's set up a 50-yard movement for them.
And John Simon on the bench for the Australian side next Friday and the rest of the World Test. And this kick from 28 metres out, John Simon. Parramatta in need of points, unsuccessful. So 8 points, it remains the difference. 12-4 to the Magpies.
Side, I mean, they've got this 4-man overlap the whole game. Here they come now.
Bell. Carriage looking to come into the play. Bell retains possession and then cops a tackle from Doyle. Ball and all, Collins. 5 out. That was a little high on Collins from Bill Dunn. The West players feel they've been a little hard done by in the last few minutes. It comes for Smith. Smith, always dangerous. Close to the West line. Dunn was again the tackler. Away for Simon. There are numbers to the right. They will open them up with a kick. Navali catch, wait and score. Or wait, catch and score. Either way, it's a tie to Parramatta. 12-8 to score.
That'll make them feel a hell of a lot better heading into half-time. Well constructed. On that occasion, I talked about the West defence. You see here, look at the space out here. As you freeze play there, just have a look where all the room out here that Simon can kick to. He does that, and in the end, it's a beautiful catch from Navali. A well-weighted kick just before the line. Navali had to stop and wait for it, and big put down from Navali. But well done, John Simon. That's good to have a look. Well, maybe they're covered. I better put this kick in. And he stayed on side. He got there very quickly. But I'm sure Brian Smith can't wait to get to his team at half-time. He's a very astute coach. It'll take him about 3 minutes to fix them up and get them set for the second half.
Parramatta Navali, first try in first grade. So a big moment for him. One of the troops of Brian Smith. So Heron with the hamstring problem. Simon again is the kicker. He's looking straight into the sun with this one. But we can't complain about that after some of the weather of late for football matches. 4-point ball game at the moment. Simon, 25 metres out. He struck it terribly again. They're still going to have the height to get over the crossbar. John Simon is the man. Looking across the Parramatta back line. No Ian Heron, so looks like he's succumbed to the hamstring injury. It's unlikely he'll be back. So Simon has the kicking duties. And he missed one from right in front, 30 out, that could come back to haunt them later in the game. Western Suburbs, first possession of the half, and now Langmack. Beyond the 30, Pay went for a little short right arm. Want to cuff him, and now Mesha in the tackle of Raper. And away their leading tackler from the first half, Aaron Raper. And now Georgalis wide there for Ken McGuinness. He tries an Alfie Langer style kick. Towed through a second time. Carriage has it covered. Interesting option from Ken McGuinness. There's a grubber kick that covered no more than a metre or two. Collins stumbles over the 30. Ken McGuinness scored a try in that Origin match, game 2 down in Melbourne. We'll be happy that I'm reminding you of that. As here's Raper with Morgan. Over halfway, Justin Morgan. Nice charge from the Parramatta front rower. Now Raper. The platform is there. Simon, 30 out from the West line, stepping into the tackle of Cherry Mesher. It's the last tackle for for Parramatta. The West defence again creeping up quickly as Bell. This is nice hands for Carriage, then inside for Kelly. Kelly gets the overhead ball for the corner, goes Collins. Collins has scored. Well, it's a repeat of the first half. They've scored in the first couple of minutes.
Oh, it's come from nothing too. Fifth tackle. Simon playing the football. Raper took the first off the ruck duties again. West defence comes up very quickly there and creates the overlap. They had the numbers, good inside ball, and Stuart Kelly does extra well. Pass did not flow forward, and that man, doesn't he do well as well? Steve Collins gets over in the corner. Carriage, Kelly, classy kid him. And Steve Collins beats Leeds. Hard to do that.
Scoring a try. They scored after 2.5 in the first half through Carl Lovell. And this time it's Collins who provides the 4-pointer. Simon's left with another tough one. Right from the sideline. 25 out. The setting is certainly right for a big half of football and a tight finish. Crowd of around 15,000. Rain has held off. And Simon has this kick at 12 all. His third attempt of the day. This one is sprayed to the right again. All locked up. 12 all at Parramatta Stadium. Back there. Well, it's John Simon. He's found himself as the last line for Parramatta, straight through Hodgson. Simon through traffic gets through another and over the 40-metre line. Found himself a home on the wing. Here's Raper. And held up short of halfway. Carriage. Stepping into the tackle of Capavilla. Tried 2 minutes into the second half and a real arm wrestle since as Bell gets the pass from Pay. Steps leads. Jason Bell chased by Kennedy. What a tackle from Damien Kennedy. The big second rower got him. Nailed him. Parramatta should still score. Navali is with it. He gets over. Slams it down. Eparama Navali for Parramatta. Try 4, and they're up by 4.
Oh, yeah, good stuff from Parramatta. tackle of the match, though, from Damien Kennedy on Jason Bell. It was a beautiful ball from Dean Pay. But that man, here it is. Look at this. Excellent rugby league. The defence came in on him, and he thought he was home once he beat Leeds. But Kennedy got him, pulled him down a metre out. The second tackle there, play went on. It comes out wide. As we freeze play there, you can just see there's nothing doing out here at all. We've got all these players to come through. Had to be a try, and they did it so well. Good ball from John Simon and Epirama Navali. No drama, Epirama. Try time.
There's the play the ball from Bell. A replay in the super slow-mo would suggest he's knocked it on as he got to his feet. But the long ball from Simon. Steve Roach, Parramatta back in front. It's been a while.
Yeah, the defence of West has really held out the last 10 minutes. But, gee, that was good refereeing there. He could have gave a penalty to Parramatta, but he let it play on because West was struggling to get back after that long break.
I can't believe a block. We're wrapping referees now. How are we going? He is having a good game, though, this bloke.
He certainly is.
Navali. His second try now. The tally being added to. They haven't been able to land a kick, though. Heron replaced before half-time with a hamstring injury. And Simon has since missed 3. And this one from 5 in from touch. They're getting wider. And John Simon, 4 tries to 2, but the leader's only 4. The Eels over the Magpies.
Good tackle. Justin Morgan took him front on and hammered him, forced the ball loose.
Well, that's how to stop Harvey Howard getting over the advantage line. Here's McCracken. Another forceful hit up from the Parramatta second rower, Raper. They're moving in for the kill right now, the Eels. Here's Simon. Inside the 10, Raper steadying up for Carriage to come into the line. He shrugs away from a couple. To the ground he goes. In the Doyle tackle. From dummy half Barnes. Here goes Navali. It's a hat-trick. Epirama. Find another word that rhymes with Epirama. 3 tries. Try-a-rama. 20 to 12.
It's a dead set try-a-rama. A treble for him. Look at him go. What a player. Oh, it took Heron. He might rue the day he hurt his hamstring. There was the tackle. And that tackle there gets the Eels 4 points. Good stuff, Morgan. That's good play from the dummy half there. Nathan Barnes saw there was a little bit of space down this short side, and Navali didn't play the ball properly, but the referees missed it. Doesn't matter. And 1-on-1, got on the outside of his man Willis. He's a superstar.
Suppose it's too late to bring him into the rest of the world side. Epirama Navali with 3 tries. Well, he's loving it. At this rate, he'll have 5 by the end of the day. Poor old Tommy. He's had better second halves than this one. They led 12-8 at the break. And they've conceded 3 tries since half-time. Simon can't get a kick within close range of the post. The kick will lead us in from the sideline. Oh. He's got to aim for the sticks. Here at Parramatta State. 9 dropouts for Western Suburbs. This with a breeze advantage in the second half. Another deep one from Leeds. Carriage is with it. Can't fault his game today, Paul Carriage. He really had a go. And Morgan, the contender for the Nokia Man of the Match. Raper for Bell, another contender. Switch of play for Pettit. The flat pass. Pettit is 10 metres out. Howard there with Scandalis. Simon, they're stretched here. Parramatta Bell. Long floating ball for Lovell. Lovell will have a go himself. Gets the pass inside. It's with Campbell. Now back for Bell. They're 10 metres out. Raper. Then the ball for Carriage. He was held 5 out from the tackle by Howard. Collins tried to crawl his way over the try line. Last tackle. They play the ball. Raper scoops it up quickly. Is this going to be the match-winning try? Lovell can't force it. On the last tackle and a changeover.
Well, that could have wrapped it up for them there, but good West defence, you know, and West have had to do all the tackling the second half. And that's why they're behind on the scoreboard. Parramatta have controlled possession so well. West have turned it over. Lovell held up.
The West with the ball inside their own 20. With a victory here, Parramatta will join Manly at the top of the table. Not riding off Western Suburbs just yet, though. They can somehow manufacture a try out of this. They're there for the finish as Howard. Not quite the same venom in that hitter. Mesha, Langmack. Floating pass there, McGuinness. Nice hands, Hodgson. He's away down the right side. Langmack in support was taken out. They won't need him because Kennedy is there and West are back in it. We've got the finish we wanted. Damien Kennedy scores for West.
What a try. The first time they've had the ball in about 10 minutes, and look what they've done with it. It comes through from hands. As he frees play there, you can just see how he's got on the outside of his man, McGuinness, and that forces Collins to come in there and gives the man plenty of space to run right down there. Beautiful stuff. And Hodgson gets on the outside of his man. Langmack was taken out. McGuinness inside of Damien Kennedy. The back rower backs up very well. Look at him go. He's a dead set ringer for Les Boyd. We've said that before. Runs like him, looks like him, got a bum like him, everything. And Hodgson's done so well on the wing. He's only a kid, but he's playing like he's been around for a few years. And West are back in it.
Leads with a kick. This one, they tell me, for 800 first-grade points. I don't think that's going through his mind at the moment. Leeds is successful. Goal kicking could well be the difference in this match. It's 20 points to 18. Western Suburbs, such a key game for them. In a position where they could drop out of the top 7. Hasler. Here with Doyle. Working here for Ken McGuinness and for Georgialis. It's a staggered attacking line, though, for West. Back with Ken McGuinness. They're keeping it alive. He's looking for the speed. He finds that gear. He bumped away. He put a nice fend on Hodgson, his teammate. They're inside the Parramatta half. Langmack. Finding Georgialis. Turning inside for Doyle. Up in the face. Missing the tackle was paid. Doyle. He left Aaron Raper behind. Now Hasler. Here come the Magpies, the black and whites with Doyle. On his outside is Capabilla. He served it up the pass. Ooh, it may have even been a touch forward. They're 5 out from the line. Last tackle for Western Suburbs. Mesha. Doyle. Cut out ball for Langmack. Then for Leeds. Leeds for Ken McGuinness. McGuinness has a go at the try line. He's lost the ball. Parramatta with it.
And the Parramatta fans have gone up, all 15,500 of them. Oh, they love that West mistake. What a game this has been. What a beauty.
Well, West might get one last shot, but there's 90 seconds remaining. There's Raper and Morgan. They'll just be locking up the ball and getting away the kick on the last. Raper running inside for Collins. Parramatta outside their 20. Again with Raper. Campbell able to make 10 metres. Nice run for Troy Campbell. Approaching the 60-second mark. Simon finding McCracken, and McCracken gets to halfway. It's simple stuff, but good work, and there's a penalty to Parramatta on what would have been the last tackle. And you can put the cue and the rackets all over for West.
Yeah, that'll wrap it up, Bossy, no doubt about it. Hand in the play, the ball there from Georgialis. It was one-on-one, but it was too late. He was already tackled. Tackle had been completed. Thumbs up there from Phil McCracken.
Restart with Pettit. Well, the home crowd have got the result they wanted. Oh, Pettit's picked up. Taken to the horizontal, then put down in a soft landing. Careful tackle. They lead by 2. This will be 9 straight for Parramatta. They haven't won 9 straight since 1977. And here is Collins stepping for the last tackle of the match. And the march for the Blue and Gold Army will continue. And they will return to the stadium next time round, I'm sure. A dusty first half, a thrilling second period from the Eels, and they win by 2. In the wash-up, they did score 5 tries to 3. They could not land a goal between Ian Heron and John Simon. 3 tries to Epirama Navali. What an afternoon for him. Lovell and Collins. None out of 5 for Simon, none out of 1 for Heron. And for the Magpies, Doyle, Langmack and Kennedy. Leeds kicked 3 goals from 4 attempts.